It is interesting, as they say, there's actually more major winners currently on the EG roster than on Astralis.
Yeah, that was funny.
It's such a ridiculous statement to make. I mean, it's absolutely true, but it just sounds so bizarre when you consider the dominance of the previous Astralis lineup. And obviously, Astralis and EG have played in the past as organizations, but there's no head-to-head lineups on these two rosters. So this is something a little bit new. Cirque's going to make this a better situation as he knocks down Xyp9x as well. This will give them now a a one-man advantage. Breezy's gone. Stewie's still pushing forward, though. Will make contact onto Farlig. And certainly that's one of the conversations, Jason, that we're going to have to touch on. Go ahead.
There's a 3-on-2 here. They can actually make this retake happen. That's an important shot from Stewie. Two players are actually on the other side of the map. And I think if Astralis had ever kind of caught on to that fact, they pushed the issue very, very much so in that 3-on-2. Either way, EG's got a massive lead in this pistol, a 1 versus 3 for Config, and he's got 15 HP.
Breezy's been under a lot of pressure lately and a lot of criticism for his AWP performance. Obviously, he was someone that I think a lot of people gave credit to. You bring a young Bulgarian over to North America out of nowhere.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, there's no
This is so North American. This
it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Oh my God, Config, no way. No way EG just let that happen.
They just bail out, and what a round from Config. I saw him pick up the kit, didn't think there was any world in which he would have been able to pull that off, and just pretty unreal for an otherwise stellar played pistol round from EG, to lose it in that fashion. Complete team, they haven't felt that way since his departure. 4-on-5, Stewie's gone down. Config over the top, one more kill. Molotov safely keeps his opponents at bay, looks away, gets into the safety of sandbags. The Breeze has him pinned down. There's one more Molotov, an automatic, and there it goes. Hits the deck. Glaive with the UMP. And that's a nice double kill. It's a nice 2-0 start off the back of the sneaky ninja defuse in the pistol.
Underneath, they're still focusing on the ramp. Bomb's been waiting, though. Automatic sits the ladder to try and make this work, so he's going to go for a split play in some fashion, but Glaive holding on toward the ramp is going to catch out Cirque, does further damage through yellow. There it is. There's a shot to Stewie that finishes him off, and he's going to come back out for a third in this one as he gets rush as well. So Glaive looking pretty strong and pretty solid. You mentioned it. Parisi was left at B, flash over. And this was the mid to B I was expecting with the bomb down. That automatic might try and lurk in. He's going to do that, catch out Config, but he's low HP as well. 20 to work with, and back down the ladder he will go toward the bomb that's been waiting below.
Good aggressive defense from Glaive with the triple kill. Also EG running out of utility.
Because both teams need as many points as possible if they want any chance of going through, according to how the analyst broke it down, right? I mean, like, this head-to-head could be significant.
Oh, Breeze falls early. A couple of AK-47s picked up, and look at the defense. Farlig misses a shot. Config's not getting away. Double kill from Rush with the Tech 9 provides all the opening. And Rush might need to get that bomb. Spots one over the smoke. Zip lucky to be alive, but a better response right through the edge of the box. Cirque knows one is dropped down ladder and can't win the fight. It's 5-0 for Astralis. Glaive's 9-1.
Breezy, who's been lurking B, will go again in that direction. Xyp9x, the one waiting inside of the site, will have a passive angle to cover the top of the stairs. He's going to get flashed in as he swings to quad. He can actually see the headshot. Breezy didn't back down far enough. Good team play by Astralis, and Xyp9x isn't done there as he gets all three from the quad position. Finally burned alive, but a little bit too late. Cirque needs to go in. Remember, this was a situation in which they had the advantage now turned back on its head in the AK. 30 seconds, he's going to fire inside of the smoke. No sense hiding it at this point. They know he's over here. Fake out the plant. They're not going to go through it just yet, but that smoke has a timer. And Config, waiting in it, is going to walk through.
Brutal.
Haven't seen a ton from him yet this game, but haven't really needed to. His team's been pretty stellar in holding off. No Molotov, no utility behind the sandbags. They will put a flash out. Stewie able to spar with Glaive, and now he goes on to the M4A1S picked up in his hands. Automatic waiting as well inside of the cat position. This smoke redressed is going to give him a further 15 seconds of freedom. And he could time that very well because they're going to pinch in behind Stewie to lead it off again. Farlig trying to jump up. That missed AWP early, significant now. Doesn't dare go over top of the smoke. Knows they'll be staring him down as he fires a shot as well.
Yeah, this is where individuals have stepped up for Astralis, though, when the team part has failed. Retake is going to be tough. Just now starting to go forward. Stewie's going to find another one. Xyp9x spraying around the corner. Breeze drops him from behind, and surely nothing more from this. And these last two players are going to stick around, I believe. Blame F is going to have to back away, but probably wants that AWP. The AWP that Farlig dropped earlier.
He spots out automatic. He's not going to get the AWP. Good shot from Tim, and we should reset before bomb detonates. Therefore, no one... Quad position, Xyp9x. Glaive's going aggressive on the ramp. Oh my God, they're not even looking. They just absolutely lined it up. That couldn't have been easier for Glaive.
Should have enough time to actually get into the bomb site with the bomb and get it planted. Actually, maybe not even that. Glaive not going to stop, and they're never going to expect more than him. Good trade, and Rush needs to plant the double stack. Still thinks one is going to be coming from the other direction. Has no idea he's got two to deal with. Probably has no idea the AWP is going to be trained in when he wants to get aggressive, but this is interesting. Pushing towards the retake. Blame F. Will they clear it? Doesn't hold his nerve, and Rush misses the opportunity. But that was awesome to give himself a chance at the 1v2.
Cover off the corner. Config at CT connection. Oh,
It's beefy.
oh.
Big bada boom.
Hey, bada bing, bada boom. It's not like he said Mario Karts as Cirque gets up and over top very quickly on that Tech 9. Just speeding away with the blue shell. He's going to try to hit another one on a Blame F. Can't quite do it, and he'll transfer over to Breezy, although did pause the shots in between, and then goes to the pistol to capitalize on Stewie 9-1.
Farlig shifts in with the AWP, and Config got to be careful. Cirque has him pinned down behind the double stack. Big win. Config slides out and almost gets a third as well.
That's impressive that he goes that far without the reload, trying to transfer it over. Nearly took down Stewie. One more bullet would have done so. Instead, we get into a 3-on-3, and yes, the gun barrel was spotted in both directions, but one's got boxes he can juke around, the other doesn't, so that was an advantage, no question, toward Glaive. Glaive's gonna have to back away, excuse me, towards Config. Glaive's gonna have to back away on this one after the shot. And the kill coming in from EG. Oh, burning alive automatic. He's forward of it. He actually got away with that. 1 HP was lost. That was it. I thought that was going to spread much more quickly to his position. And now it's gone away. It's extinguished, but he can't get away from Glaive's gun. And that should be, ooh, enough. He nearly pre-striked and pre-fired into that flash, but it didn't quite work out for him.
If you're going to say in the previous round, I'm amazed he's going for this one. And I think now that's his chance. That was his one. If he gets that kill, it's on. Now he's got to start thinking about the AWP that's laying right behind him. Stewie going to turn the corner.
Oh
he goes down, but Rush with the trade, and EG hits 3. Tries to find the timing. 4 players are going to be here. Doesn't hold the trigger. Just takes the first kill. 30 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, not worth it to overextend, because now they know where all 3 are. If they get by the shots, they overrun them in that position. They're going to restack. Oh, no. Bottom player down. Resets the game. Breezy gets both. He's taken out by Farlig on the pistol. But he's got Config to play with. They've got to be so aware of the people rotating in behind it. Cirque's going to do double duty, double damage, and make it 9-4. Then, sure, we're going to criticize that. He didn't quite see the jump across, and Stewie's looking for a gap inside that scaffold. He sees it, can't hit it on the rescope, but Farlig unable to go back for it. Gets taken down by automatic on the repeak.
And Stewie doesn't want to challenge with the AWP. Back to the B-bomb side we go. Rush here on the stairs is going to lead the way. Get a bit of a jump on it. Zip, blind against the wall. He's going to go down. Good flashes and support from Stewie, who's going to be left with this AWP in a 1 versus 2. Transfers over to the AK-47. And sticks the plant. Molotov is out. He's going to burn to death. Blame F has got him.
He might. The last round I was a bit surprised because Stewie whiffed on the first. And I thought the quickness and the peeking might go in his favor. This time it does as he slides out. Tags on the second, so Cirque's gone low. That'll allow Glaive to double up in his position, which is a rather remarkable situation to have, as now it's a 4-on-2.
And it's just not the case. He's been able to catch EG off guard a number of times. Huge, huge defense for Glaive throughout this half at a hugely important part of the map as well. Blame F waiting behind sandbags. Nobody throws the Molotov to clear him out. Nobody wants to give away the game. It comes in a little bit late when it doesn't matter. Breezy left in a 1 versus 4, and that's it. That's all she wrote for the first half. It's 11-4 lead for Astralis. It's all about this timing for automatic, setting up 2 pop flashes. They're making a lot of noise. There's the first. Second one's going to follow up at any moment. And, oh, the first push didn't actually work. They've got to back away. This is awkward. Now they're caught in no man's land. Now this surely isn't going to go anywhere good. If you're EG, this is not pretty whatsoever. Zip is going to be able to find the kills at the end. Same with Farlig. Double for him. That opens everything up.
Mid-side smoke as well, so once they took over the lane, they could easily walk up. We saw a similar set from Rushley, although his was more about rushing and tapped to his name. This one, a bit more late and strategic as they'd already taken ground at the quarter of top and middle.
Zip's going to take control of these B stairs with the quickness. Oh, split. A fast split. EG's not in position for it. Oh, boy. Automatic's in trouble. He's feeling nervous. Glaive hesitates. Glaive hesitates just long enough for the defense to recover. Huge, huge rotation from EG. And that'll be a 6th round for the CT side.
I thought he was going to get caught by that. Every time someone does that, I get nervous. I thought he was going to get caught by the pushing on the smoke, but Breezy gets taken down instead. Config repositions himself to try and find long shots and duels, but caught out by automatic through the wall. Not bad. That's a good way to make him fall. And it's obviously Zip getting, ever so close. That backpack again. Cirque fires toward the steel beam, but cannot penetrate through. He has to fall off the angle. It's Farlig instead that will get the kill. Onto Cirque is Stewie2K. Will catch out Config. Inside of middle, he turns it back around in the B site. He's able to follow up on a second, but Balm already planted over toward, he was toward lobby. So it was back toward middle. As Zipix has an angle, lines up two. I'm not sure if it'll be enough because he's going to run out of ammunition, but that baits them in toward Blame F as Breeze comes around the corner. 7 to 14. Getting ahead of myself, okay?
But they're not going to go up towards the B bomb site. They're going to wrap all the way around slowly, and they've started walking. I don't know if they have any idea about this. Rush is cautious, but they've got to get over here because Breeze and Automac have both felt the pressure and pushed forward into the waiting op of Farlig.
Good shot, Config, holding off that angle once again in middle as they try and rotate. Not spotting the second player, though, in Stewie, who walks out to find Blame F as he falls off. Config has other problems and other obligations right now trying to get inside of the site. Config is going to go back, though. He's going to go back, and he catches out Rush as he couldn't do anything or spot anyone further, and his team had already cleared inside of the site itself. What a round from him. What a control of middle. 3 kills, and we find ourselves on map point. Remember, Overpass is next. Couple of quick shots. Down inside of the smoke. Unaware, though, that Glaive had actually snuck up inside it, so Stewie thought he was safe to retreat. Little did he know he was actually walking directly into a crossfire and a trap as Rush will get Glaive. Watch middle again. Config wins that duel against Automatic. Smokes himself away as well, but spotted out by Breezy going for the angle, the off angle, and Breezy takes none of that. He will put him down. Config's trying to get clever. I would say...
Hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, it's
or this new lineup.
It hasn't been a year. It's been since December. But yeah, I would say the last 2-3 months, to be fair. Because the first month, obviously, not much was expected. There wasn't much tournaments going on until mid.
Actually, their first event was the best one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Good
nice
find
shot through the smoke. Yeah, that's going to give them another round to keep themselves alive for at least one more. You know, Tarek had his moments as well in EG, and now he's off doing whatever. But yeah, I think Automatic was the one that kind of got left behind in all of that. So it was great to see him come back into this core. Meanwhile, those Cirque going to take down Blame F. It's only going to be their first kill against 2 that were found on the Tech 9. So this could be it for Astralis if they can capitalize on picking up these AKs to go with.
Look at, I mean, they can slow it down now that they've got the guns, but they're not going to. Oh, Cirque, I don't know if he looked away, but he might have seen the flash coming and just turned his crosshair to try and dodge it. Huge kills from Glaive. That's a double kill. That should seal things. Look, you were happy the Tech 9 is back. How many times have we seen a comeback cut short by Tech 9s?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still, you know, look, I'm happy that it's back in and it's relevant to an extent and not overpowered as it was before.
Oh, this is the worst feeling in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, you're just locked out.
When you know you have no chance, but you still got to go for it.
Yeah, well, he did, and he died. And it's now going to be first map going the way of Astralis. A score at 16-9. A bit of life in EG considering how poorly it did started, but...
Kind of interesting to see what they're going to bring to the table here on this map. Aggressive defense out towards long. He's already been negated. Config's got Stewie. He goes down. Good response. Good rebuttal from Cirque. Is going to need a few more of those. Still one more at long. Automatic's going to come back. Oh, good find on a Config as well. That's a quick shot. 3-on-4 on the pistol as Astralis enters into the bomb site.
Enters indeed, and resoundingly will plant the bomb, although that nade made it interesting. Down to 19 HP for Farlig. He's looked away, Glaive, as they come out the stairs behind, but they didn't spot him as they were trying to clear the truck, and the teammates instead, in the form of Breeze, will get the shot down as Zipix removed. No ninjas required for EG. They're just going to do it straight up old school. Flash over. Potential to go through the smoke for Blame F. They're going to do exactly that, but Stewie2K comes out from behind the van where he was not blinded at all. He'll find the first kill. That's going to make things very awkward for Glaive at 16 HP, trying to get in. What a shot and a turnaround from Farlig. Okay, I thought that was actually the Deagle that landed the kill. Rush instead, though, gets 3, and I don't think Glaive is in a rush at all in this round because with 12 seconds, he might need to be, but he doesn't have any position to do it as Rush, still holding the angle, will find his 4th and controls the entire situation inside of the site. At least have a little more confidence there will be no one in that position. One counter flash, though, is going to buy them a lot of space. Glaive jumping around. There's the smoke that he deployed. He'll know the timing on that, so he needs to be careful. Not careful enough. Stewie2K instead coming back into the site. Good flash over, but somehow Cirque didn't find the kill. He got taken down very up close and personal as they jumped underneath. 4 seconds bomb. I think it was just barely planted in time. It is. Breezy now has a 1-on-3 to try and comprehend in his favor as he does have a kit to work with, but not a lot of position. On the stairs, they know exactly where he is, and he has to be absolutely perfect or he's got to get out now because he has no residual cash at all, and Zipix takes him down.
Obviously here in the second map, we haven't seen the AWP even brought out quite yet. BlameF is going to get a chance to stat pad. And he will get nothing. He will get absolutely none of them. No stats were padded today.
Well, he's going to get taken down, Xyp9x, as well, as he nearly had a shooting gallery at the end of the short tunnel. Farlig, meanwhile, aware that they're going to be approaching from both sides, gets tagged up and taken down as Automatic does come inside of the site. So an AK attained to go along with the other three. It's all about exactly which angle as well they're going to come in from. You'd imagine they split the staircases, and they're going to do exactly that. Three in front of him now. He only gets one. Breezy able to trade. Glaive going to sneak back out toward the bank as well, though, knowing that at least some will be heading in that direction as they converge down below. He can line it up as well, but Breezy's got the shot, and that should be the round.
That's unreal. What a round from EG. Everyone at the pillar. Breeze at wood. Stewie's going to play support. Good pop flash peek is going to net Breeze a kill. Important trade from Config. Oh, he knows Rush is close. He knows Rush is close. Great turn. He's got another one. And just single-handedly, he's called the Berserker for a reason, and this round just shows it off. Single-handedly, triple kill takes over the entire bomb site. Cirque and Automatic can't even think about going for this retake. They need to save the weapons. It's going to be all tied up. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I also came up with the puppets at the Dota 2 International.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we're all tied up at 4. Oh my lord.
He's not done there. Breezy gone as well, sliding in from sandbags. And he might swing for the fences and slide to home plate as he gets third at very least on Stewie. Looking for that home run, Jason.
That shot was so quick from Glaive. You have to feel for Cirque, and I guess in a way, because you're thinking in your head, the AWPER like probably gets that kill 9 times out of 10, but that was so fast.
Perhaps they need Google Keep as well, Jason.
Yeah, maybe they do. Cirque takes a little bit of damage. Stewie, oh, elbow shows. He still wins the fight. That's massive. Cirque out towards long gets one as well. 3 on 4. The attack looked pretty scary, but it's been swept aside, at least for the moment, by Stewie and Cirque. Farlig is going to step up with the AWP. Oh, he almost got one. They know Stewie's at truck. Zip can't get it. Farlig can't find the trade. AK is swapped into, and Stewie just backs out of the bomb site. Going to play the post plant.
As he fires into bank, that'll allow the bomb plant with 9 seconds left on the clock. AK to work with.
They can't cover each other.
That's a huge issue, but let's see what Farlig's got on an AK. Starts off well, takes Rush down as he does a pirouette and falls, and plummets down below. Farlig not done there, will take out Stewie. 2K, and now they can cover each other. A crossfire against Breeze, who immediately will look to the truck, not anticipating BlameF to be at long, and down he goes. Astralis find a 2-round lead. Into the flash. Config knows he's running all the way back, though, so he's confident that they'll have the bathrooms to at least work with. Oh my, Glaive. Stewie is having a rough game at B right now.
Yeah, he's had a couple deaths that he really just, I mean, there's no real chance for it. The triple nade earlier, this time the spam, and that's well,
and the boost, the mistake on the, again, that round they were trying something unorthodox because they didn't have weapons, but still, like,
yeah, you're right.
Like, it's just like, come on, guys, what can I do?
Another unfortunate death. There's 3 so far in this half. Here we go. Zip looking for this push. He's going to get it. First one is his. He calls out the second one. 2 on 2, though, as Cirque survives, even netting a kill. Glaive and BlameF. Waiting for the moment. Here comes Utility. He's putting down, trying to time it with Glaive's return, and also giving himself some space to get aggressive. I don't think he's going to clear all the way to the right. No, he thought that Molotov probably would have spread the whole way. Leaving Glaive in a 1 versus 2. Guns are swapped. Low HP player with the AWP.
Glaive, meanwhile, holding onto the bomb like a child at this point in time. In protection of the nest, Glaive, he'll try and check window as careful as he dare behind the sandbags. Shot out, jumps over, he gets the information from Xyp9x and gets the first kill as well. Resets position, and Cirque will go down. It's the win for Glaive. 12 HP, but he'll get it done.
You can put all the smokes out you want, but if you don't have any flashbangs to force anyone off angles or make them look in a different direction, it's still going to be so difficult. Here comes BlameF.
Single smoke deployed from the CTs. That would buy space, but they're going to long instead, and they're going to rush too quickly into the man named after it because he's gotten 2 down. As Farlig will at least trade off of him, but Xyp9x comes through the smoke they deployed. He'll catch out Cirque, and Stewie closes out the round, though, as he gets both in return. Inside of the water position. Automatic aware of it also on the horse, but it's Breezy that's up close that has to hold off Monster. 3 players in front, finds one, slides out, but can't do any more than that. Config gets the kill in return. Headshot at that, but sandbags the next approach. They'll close off on the site. Look at the rotation. Swift, only the one kill so far as Rush jumps in, but BlameF and Xyp9x able to capitalize, and now the AWP. BlameF gets Cirques. Either way, a shooting gallery and a flurry of frags that make it 9-6 in favor of Astralis.
Are you making things up right now?
No,
That sounded like you were making things up. But I heard a gush, I feel. Glaive is brought down relatively low. Not at all, actually. BlameF. Breeze is going to get 2 kills. I'm very discombobulated at the moment. Breezy with a double opening, relatively ineffective. And he's going to have a lot of pressure sent his way. Config aggressive in lane. There goes the bomb. He could ruin this round. 2 headshots for him. Needed a little bit more. 23 combined HP on BlameF and Xyp in this 2 versus 3. If he can get away from this, then no damage. He's got 3 EG players coming right at him. They turn the corner. Oh, he wants 1. And I think he's going to get away just fine. So cheap upgrade for him. Good kills with the P250. Good transfer over towards mid. Actually, that's a stellar shot on the Glaive. That's actually filthy. Good to see EG fighting back just now. It's dropping out as Stewie tries to take control with the MAC-10. Big kills from Config with the 5-7 at mid-range. Stewie and Rush go down. Middle of the map is lost, and EG have got to try and recover.
And further to go to make contact, and that consists of time, which is going to be a factor, as now they find themselves in a 5-on-2. They would have liked to slow it down with these guns. Not going to happen.
Huge kill from Cirque. That could start things off as they come back, but Farlig is still here making the 5-7 sing. 3 kills overall in the round for that pistol.
We'll see if his reactions can do anything with that. Like, there's no baiting in for Breeze at this point in time.
And his teammates have to hold strong at the A bomb site, or his attention's... Oh,
no! Light post. Oh, you hate to see it.
Oh.
He did exactly what he had to do and got caught out for it. As his footsteps reveal position and the wrong timing, it goes against him. The damage is still occurring on to Breezy, though, so at 21 HP, he can still be found. Glaive, meanwhile, goes to work and takes out Stewie, as well as one other on the site. And puts him at 24 HP, but Automatic knows well that there was one at long, and Config falls. He's going to do everything he can to try and rotate this off, but 3 seconds, they can't get the bomb down, and it's going to be 11 now for Astralis. It's only a 3-round game, so perhaps that's less surprising than it should be. Glaive firing in. Oh, I thought he got both, but it was Farlig, that got Automatic. And in all of that chaos, BlameF took advantage of it, walked down the stairs from middle, but he will only get 1 before Stewie turns around with the AWP and fires into that dome of him. He's tagged to 15, though. Where did that shot? From sight? Interesting, okay. Config's gonna sneak in behind him. No chance against it.
I mean, it's easy to kind of make these aggressive plays when your teammates have whittled them down so much. You're in at a 4-on-2 at this point, and you kind of know where the position of a few of the players. So good play from Config. 23 kills on him now.
Farlig, oh, he's coming alive now, isn't he? We're starting to see why they picked him up. Quick op shot, falls off and gets a second angle. Inside of the corner, though, Cirque AWP versus Farlig up close, and Farlig, no mistake on that one, had the advantage of holding the angle as Cirque walked into it. He's not done there, nearly into the flash, but with the flames down, he's able to back off. So good team support to let the AWP go inside of the site.
Config's feeling some swagger. Another aggressive push, this time with the op. He'll catch Stewie. That's the bomb down. I'm not going to say it's the round over, because there could be a dicey situation. I think Config was aware of the possibility that someone could be coming from behind, but how do you recover this bomb if you're rushing Automatic? Automatic is in a tough scenario where he can't even really take his attention away, because then he could get sandwiched and peek. Xyp, BlameF is going to start shifting over, so...
How far away he gets.
Yeah, this round is pretty much done.
Why are you
exactly right?
I would have thought they go together at least so they can trade and try. This one's over.
Automatic couldn't get back, didn't feel the safety. Little jiggle peek, here we go. Woo! Timmy with 1. Automatic. Tag down to 14. Him and Config in an epic battle that Config is going to win.
So we can remember those days.
Yeah, if you're over 30, you know who he was.
I am indeed over 30, Jason. Glaive gets the first one, but Breeze will overrun Xyp9x, and they'll overrun the site as Glaive goes down. Current transfer back inside of the pit far enough as Farlig will find Breezy on rotation down through heaven, and Rush getting close. Oh, he looked away at the wrong time. That was a free kill on low HP, but he at least transfers that information. Had to go back to support it, though, because Config was fully blinded, Cirque was, as Farlig gets both inside of the site, and we are on series point.
I think that was so chaotic that the last 2 players of EG were like on the same page, then off. Just for the organization, it's been a long time that EG's been struggling to find positive performances, especially a long time for Breeze and Cirque within that lineup. to find success. It's been a minute.
Ooh, nade well bounced off the pillar, will land at the feet of Automatic and Cirque. Bullets going the other way though will rain into Blame F and Glaive. Config arriving again from behind through the smoke. We'll find down 2. And Bomb on the deck. I think the chances of the round equally as low in elevation. He could, you're right, Breeze could run straight through this, but doesn't, goes back and Config closes it fittingly. We've got a victor and it's 2-0. Astralis take the win in this series. And Jason EG